Why don't you use more light, people? Ah! The beasts, they are here. The ritual must be completed. The preparation must not go to waste. Enough. We need to block all possible approaches. Light. We need light to dispel the shadows in the corners.
Xenos scum! You don't belong in this galaxy!
Destroy the Xenos. That is straightforward. To be honest, all the games, I wanted to suggest our new to-do list in the description. Nice. Mainly Disco Elysium. It looks so cool. I have so many people who talked about it and it sounds really unique and really cool. But yeah, nice. Okay, I guess we can activate the lights. How many lights do we have? 1, 2, 3. I guess we don't only need to kill the enemies. We also need to get there. Might be a longer fight. Okay, Ulfar is slow in this battle. What kind of game, Alistair, is Dawn of War? Overseer Yrliet. I mean, with Yrliet, I don't think we will be running around, but hey. It would be annoying to get Ulfar out of here. Here we go. I guess we need to get at least somewhat out in the open. Maybe let's boost Cassia first.
Who if not me?
And walk later. Go. And bring it
I'll
down.
make it happen.
Let's boost
Me?
Ulfar.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
So many enemies. Hey, we can hit all of them. Nice.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Go.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yes. Not enough, but a good start. And now I can walk to everywhere. Insane. I think probably because of Cassia, I guess. What do we want to do? I think for Edward it would be smart to maybe like go here. But if I do that, maybe I should use Transcend Potential first. Maybe on Heinrix because he's in the front. Yeah, I think so. I think that's smart.
Someone's death wish is mine to grant.
We could even go here. How much movement do I have? 16? Maybe we should turn. Should we turn on the lights first or not?
I need a
Let's turn on the lights first. The lights. Make myself buff. And we still have movement. Even go. I'm not completely there. Warhammer 40k Dawn of War is a real-time strategy game with a storyline following the Blood Raven Space Marine chapter and the Cadian division of the Imperial Guard and the Black Legions of Chaos. Interesting. But to say personally, I never played real-time strategy games. Not sure if that would be my cup of tea, but maybe worth trying out.
Naturally. Let's see to it.
And let's check again.
Everyone, step aside.
I like the openings.
The
Well, I seem to be able to do like one last killing blow. Why can't I go here? What is this? Dance Macabre. We can attack again. Let's just attack again.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Nice.
Not sanctioned to do this.
Sadness. Alright. True, it's Cassia's turn, because someone got an extra turn. Let's attack from here. Press the advantage. I like our builds, they're so cool.
Face the Navigator's might.
Let's go here. And I can hit
Step
you.
aside.
Nice.
The Navigator is coming. How dare you?
Did we kill everyone? No, there's one left. We can have that. Let's give Cassia another turn, just to turn on the lamp, I guess.
Accept your lot.
Go.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
I don't think I can attack him. Might be a little bit far. But if I go there, I can still attack. Let's do that. I also don't know how many AP like turning on a lamp costs. Huh? 1. Won't be enough.
I'll see to it personally. You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Still nice. Alright, Yrliet. Last
I move
shot.
swiftly to strike. No weak.
Okay. Evelina, that's not an agonized moan. I guess in the end she had noble intentions, but like, wrong methods. Wasted all my work, all my preparation, all for nothing. Emelina Iona Lichtenhardt, in the name of the Inquisition, you are hereby removed from your post and expelled from the Holy Order. Henry's eyes are fixed on Emelina, but she does not look at him. And then the interrogator turns his gaze on you. The fate of its fallen member is a matter for the Order. Heretical archives, artifacts obtained in the excavation, and other assets in Lichtenhardt's possession are hereby declared the property of the Holy Inquisition. However, it is for the rogue trader to decide what becomes of Chon 4 and its people. What is your verdict? Really sounds like we should just relocate the people, right? I don't know if I will like the answer, but what would you advise me to do, Heinrix? Please don't say just kill everyone. This world has been compromised. Any attempt to assess the degree of corruption will necessarily be based on weak judgment vulnerable to doubt and sentiment. I would get rid of the planet and its population. Extermination. Yeah, classic Heinrix. I shall take the survivors off the planet. So be it, Lord Captain. Now, as for Melina, you are hereby stripped of your special status of an agent of the Golden Throne and all attendant rights and privileges. I'm authorized to use all interrogation measures stipulated in the standard framework for information extraction to ascertain the fate of Acolyte Tanakia Bulgaria. Will that be necessary, Emelina? Who is she? Like family? A former lover? Just a dear friend? No, Interrogator von Kalox. Sage's voice is scarcely louder than a whisper. I've no intention of concealing that information from you. I'm almost certain that Tanakia Bulgaria was eliminated on the orders of Xavier Calcazar after being deemed a volatile element. Henrik's face is a mask of disbelief and anger. You're lying. And Edward listens in silence. I saw one of Calcazar's documents when I went to receive my new orders. Only a fleeting glimpse. But with memories like a picture recorder, it was long enough for its content to be imprinted on my mind. I do not know the details, but the document itself was an interrogation transcript, with a final annotation indicating the removal of the person from the retinue. And we both know how someone leaves the Lord Inquisitor's retinue, Interrogator von Kalox. Lord Inquisitor Calcazar, truly a friend of humanity. Tanaki is the Lord Inquisitor's top espionage specialist. Wherever Xavier chose to refrain from making public show of strength, Bulgaria was invaluable. Why would he do that? Evelina looks up at Heinrix, eyes full of despair. I do not know, Interrogator von Kalox. So I do not know why the Lord Inquisitor sent me to this nondescript planet as soon as I voiced my concerns about his methods. He's getting rid of people. Just as I do not know if I should blame the warp for the lack of responses to my calls for help, or if Calcazar prohibited the others from answering. The nature of her mission, and of Xavier's true purpose here in the Expanse, is likely why he chose to bury the secret in Tanaki along with it. Emelina breaks off. The operational data indicates that you are the Regine's primary torture specialist, Interrogator von Kalox. All this time I thought you were the one who conducted Tanaki's interrogation, and one of the reasons why I destroyed my personal data block was to ensure that my own sentiment would not prevent me from thinking rationally when I next encountered you or Calcazar's other servants. So she blamed him. The Inquisition was never supposed to be this, it was supposed to be the best of humanity. It really doesn't sound like that, but I mean, power corrupts. Heinrix. Of course, I mean, that really sounds like madness. And I mean, if a Lord Inquisitor gets like corrupted, or doesn't even have to be corruption, has like his own delusions of grandeur or whatever, I guess it's not really good. Heinrix says nothing for several seconds, staring into space. At last, he begins to speak. Emelina Iona Lichtenhardt. What a name. Emelina sighs. I know, Interrogator von Kalox. I know all the procedures used on compromised sages. Interrogation, unsealing... Interrogation, unsealing of reminiscence blocks. But before we begin... She stands up, straightening her spine as much as she can, and looks into the interrogator's eyes with a weak smile. I thought Tanaki was your doing, but as your reaction has revealed the truth to me... Heinrix. It is Heinrix, yes. Did she just unseal some memories? There's a subtle shift in Emelina's voice. She sounds older. Wiser. You should know. I'm sorry to have forgotten you. Heinrix stares at the sage, saying nothing, then looks down and mutters something too quietly for you to hear. Oh boy. Heinrix turns to you. Thank you for your assistance in solving my problem, rogue trader. Still not Edward. But why? Heinrix looks at you, his eyes dark and luring. Why don't you answer that question for yourself? Good question. Did you want us to be there so he doesn't, like, just kill her? Kinda seems like that. I mean, we had several occasions where... Kinda seems glad when you intervene and be more iconoclast than he is. You did not want her to be subjugated to your standard procedures. At yours, or anyone else's hands. You really think my actions are driven by such sentiment? Heinrix studies you intently. His face is difficult to read, but one of his eyes spasms briefly just before he turns away. We are finished here. The planet will be designated unfit for further use. The risks are simply too great. It will take a few hours to deal with the excavation site and what the diggers found there, but it will not delay us. When we return to the ship, find a minute to speak with me. Kind of funny how, like, when I upload the episodes on YouTube, it feels like I could name every episode like more heresy. Oh boy. Also, like crafting a whole sun. It truly would be incredible.
Is there money to be made?
People just use more lights. Not like it's less expensive. I mean, at the 41st
Keep
millennium,
your wits
there has
about
to be
you.
like... Aha. I hope that was not another bug. Minus, minus. Uh-huh. At least apparently the quest fix seemed to work. Though I'm kind of scared by the last thing I saw. My tea is completely cold. Just making sure we still have all our companions. We still have Heinrix. Heinrix.
Lord Captain, I thank you for your assistance with my mission. Thanks to rogue trader von Valancius, the Inquisition has stopped the enemies of humanity, even those hiding in its own ranks on this occasion. I will no longer be making any claim on your time or resources.
I hope you still claim some of my time. Heinrich's face is frozen in an impenetrable mask, as if he were looking at a stone statue, not a living man. And he still has issues with showing his feelings. And Edward lays a hand on Heinrix. You didn't know what you did what you had to do. Do not punish yourself.
You grant me too much mercy.
See, it was bad to suggest to kill the whole planet. Heinrix takes your hand in his and brings it to his lips. You know, everything Amelina said about Calcazar. Should we be concerned about it?
It is dangerous information, but you are already too deeply involved. In the Inquisition, there are two main philosophies: Puritanism and radicalism. The adherents of the former are conservatives who strive to follow the letter of inquisitorial doctrine in all matters. The radicals are more pragmatic. They believe that the end often justifies the means, and they use tools that a Puritan would condemn as heretical.
Both sounds kind of like a bad idea. But using heresy to combat heresy sounds definitely like the wrong idea.
Emelina used the powers of chaos to gain the upper hand against Xenos. I touched a cogitator built by cultists to learn its secrets.
True.
None of us is pure. Xavier. The craven-hearted say that the career of every Inquisitor ends in either death or heresy. The Lord
Doesn't all life
Inquisitor
end with
has
that?
borne this burden longer than any of us. It would be naive to think that he had only ever used Puritan methods, and even more naive to suggest that such methods have in any way weakened his loyalty to the God Emperor. And that is all I will say on the subject.
What are you going to do now that this is done?
I will remain part of your retinue. That will not change. I will continue to accompany you until I receive orders to the contrary from the Lord Inquisitor, if ever. Who knows? Perhaps one day my journey will end like Emelina's, but that day is not today.
Oh, what a positive note to end on. Heinrix, just leave the Inquisition, stay with me, and have a happy life, as far as you can have that here. Oh boy. Okay, Idira's quests. The Eldari thing, but those are not directed, so let's say, let's go to Quizatima. Or, I don't know how you would pronounce that. Did we talk with Cassia about the whole Meeting of House Ocelio? I don't think so, right? Xantithem, the most powerful and obviously radical grouping within the Inquisition, Xanthites advocate the use of warp-based weaponry, such as demon-possessed swords, demon hosts, and other tactics that will turn the power of chaos against itself. Xanthism is one of the oldest philosophies of the Inquisition, named after the Inquisitor Master Xanthius, who was executed in the 32nd millennium as a heretic. I don't know, it doesn't sound too smart to battle heresy with heresy, like, you're still spreading heresy. We can't talk with her about the House Ocelio stuff. But we also do not have, like, any quest about that. I hope that's not bugged as well. Oh well. Alright, into the, well, known. We already were in that system. So we want to go here. That will be quite some way. No text, no anything. Just a loading screen. What is it? Nomos? Pasqal? Amelathianism, the conversative philosophy that currently dominates the Puritan faction of the Inquisition. And Amelathian advocates for unity between the imperial organizations in the pursuit of the Emperor's will, and for lack of tumultuous social and political change to maintain the imperial status quo. Fun. Now there's Cassia. Edward, how wonderful it is that I found you here. I mean, it is our quarters. Uncontrollable anxiety washes over your body, causing you to lose your breath. Cassia notices this, closes her eyes, and you're released from the grip of emotions that are not your own. Please, forgive me. My powers are sometimes too insistent in their attempts to break free from my control. You have made great strides in learning how to keep them at bay. I command your perseverance. I came to deliver good tidings. I've spoken with the House Navigators through the Atlas. Of late, I can feel with increasing clarity how our connection is growing stronger. Despite the descent in the midst, House Ocelio has been able to keep a precarious equilibrium, thanks in part to your unexpected arrival on Yrliet 5 and the resolution of the conflict at the Dagonis reception. Not all Ocelio concur with your decisions, but none can deny the impact that you, and no one else, have had on the House's present state of affairs. I wonder where this is going. Cassia nods gratefully, lowers her gaze, and clasps her hands together. There's more that I wish to tell you. It is about the visions that I have come to experience at an increasing rate during the warp jumps. The same visions come to me again and again and again. It is as if I'm going mad. For you see, these visions are about me, the Atlas, and Tisiphone Ocelio, the House's previous Novator. I've seen Tisiphone's experiments, the one that involved the Navigators from the Set-Hala branch, which she was rumored to have destroyed for disobedience. She experimented on that? But the visions told me an altogether different story, one where the settlers helped Tisiphone create the Atlas, and they vanished immediately after the experiments were done with. Perhaps I can... No, I know, I can find a way to the Palace of the Altar if I recreate Tisiphone's journey from my visions. A real palace, not the psychophysical illusion to which the Ocelio Navigators can reach out. I've always had a feeling that it truly exists in our world. Now, however, I know it with absolute certainty. Ooh, maybe we can also find out more about like what the Atlas actually is. And interesting that it's an object, a place. What makes you so sure that you will find the way to this physical manifestation of the Atlas? I saw Tisiphone experience an epiphany in a dream, just like my visions came to me on our travels through the warp. She beheld a planet hidden behind rolling warp storms. The world promised her great power, so Tisiphone gathered the Set-Halas, her most devout followers, to go on a suicidal journey through the Tempest. I know not the details of what happened on the planet, but it was there that the Set-Halas sacrificed themselves for an experiment of some kind. And it was there that House Ocellia obtained its Starway Atlas. It feels kind of hard to imagine that a whole branch of a family would just willingly sacrifice themselves. For the first time ever, I have an opportunity to find answers to questions my mentors so deftly avoided. Why did Persephone choose me? What is the Atlas? Is it true that House Ocellia passes drenched in blood? Please, Edward, do not snap this tautly drawn string of destiny, my destiny. Journey with me in Persephone's wake to the distant stars. It definitely sounds interesting, and it feels like we can maybe mend the schism in House Ocellia. I shall have you, Lady Cassia. Cassia breathes a sigh of relief, but the look in her ruby eyes quickly darkens again. The house is still watching me, both the renegades and the loyalists. I doubt that any of them will agree even to a brief armistice for the sake of learning the truth about the Atlas origins. And I do not wish to see House Ocellia lose even one more life to another fratricidal skirmish. No, I shall go after the answers about our past on my own. I hope so with us. Yeah, I guess people might like try to keep the truth secret and stuff like that. Then it is best that we go alone. His shoulders relax a little. Thank you for your understanding, Rogue Trader. And now permit me to take my leave. I must start preparing for the journey. From what I've been able to glean, we must first travel to the ruby red eyes widen in astonishment. The Ocellia prophecy system. Odd that. Could it be that the historical records are lying? Kelly Ocellia is not whom the star system is named after. Either way, that was the system from which Persephone embarked on her journey, and we are going to follow her in her long-forgotten footsteps. I'm excited, that sounds so cool. What the heck is the Atlas? And like, do we find Persephone? Because I mean, it was rumored that she's still alive, right? Ah, nice. I would do the companion quest about Cassia first. Of course, it's about warp and interesting stuff. So, yeah, Winterscale has to wait. Ocellia Prophecy. Where was that again? Here. Interesting that it's not marked. I think we still have to travel a little bit. The warp jump passed without incident for everyone except the crew members on bridge duty. For the duration of the voyage, they heard laughter. It seemed to come from outside, through the airtight seal of the ship's massive windows. And the laughter went on and on. Okay. Let me just quickly look. What's like the best way to go to the Ocellia Prophecy? Oh wait. Perform the ritual in Smaragdus Mundus. Didn't she talk about going to the Ocellia Prophecy? Weird. From the Ocellia Prophecy. Not really sure what the shortest way is, to be honest. I mean, we could stabilize this connection. I think that makes sense. Let's do that. The laughing god Kregorak could be. Jealous events need the Lord Captain's attention. So many things happening. Janus was here. No, Fallstone. Here. Janus. Yeah, once we're in Ocellia, we can just do like a quick trip there. Here we go. Just 5 inside left. The GG officer reported an incident in the shuttle repair bay. The security team was dispatched in response to the distress call, but when they arrived, they discovered that the shuttle repair crew had doubled in number. Somehow, every crew member now had an identical twin, but each assured the enforcers that they were the real one. The enforcers immediately opened fire, killing everyone in the bay. The duty officer awarded the squad a commendation for their vigilance and efficiency. Oh boy. Well, if you don't know who's like the real twin, just go both. 40k tips. Enemies of humanity have been spotted aboard the ship. War beasts have enthralled the crew in charge of one of the macro cannons and massacred those who resist the heresy. The Lord Captain is their only hope. Here we go. Let's be their only hope. That was funny to me. Kinda, it feels like a twist on this. Shoot him, not me. Wow, sounds like a dark Star Trek episode. True, mirror universe.
Let us know, dog.
Though I gotta say, I love Star Trek. I don't think I liked a single mirror universe episode. Hello! Cultists of Khorne in bloodletters.
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain?
Yes, my love life. Heinrix wants to leave me.
I've never wondered so much before.
I would say let's do that, right? It doesn't look like bad as a starting point. I would say that was decent.
You will bleed!
Blood for the blood gods! Or something like that. Oh wait, we play the good guys. Cassia has actually quite decent initiative. By the way, fun fact, do you know how, at least in the Wrath and Glory RPG initiative works? It's just like alternating the DM, so like all enemies and NPCs, and the party. But you can always like decide, like the DM can decide like which of the NPCs or enemies acts first or after that, and the party also. I like that. It would be really cool in this game. But well. Not even the very first one was definitely the best. Is it from the original series with Kirk? I didn't watch that. I'm sorry. It's too old. Don't hate me. Here we go. Alright, Cassia.
This is good as done.
Have fun. How to deal with the Chaos God of Blood? Spill blood. I'd say this looks like a perfect angle, actually. Bring it down. Such disappointment.
If I may,
You already knew that I didn't watch the original series, Jennifer. Can't be disappointed again. Come on.
now you're clad in scarlet.
Nice. See? Khorne cultists? Learn something from Cassia. This is how you do it. Wow. Just a 37 HP. Ah, come on, Bloodletter.
Emperor, give me strength.
Nice. Let's give her another turn.
Here's my perfect moment.
We don't need a crew, we just need Cassia. There's a threat, send her. Well, here we go.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Try to die with grace, if only that were possible.
My dear, you're a little bit more powerful than a
Isn't this a job
servitor.
that our duty demands? I'm not accustomed. Try to die with grace, at least.
What? What? There's one here? Ah. Yeah. Great, I get another turn. Of course, someone else got another turn, but I can't even use it. Sadness. Okay, Edward, you have a plasma cannon. And here we go. Here we have an enemy.
Don't let your guard down.
Let's combine those two things. No, don't throw your plasma cannon. Oh, was that enough? No. Pointing. Yrliet. Here we go. Or was it? Ah, you survived. Okay.
Just
Here we go.
designate a target.
Neat. Alright. Pave my path of corpses and build my castle of bones. Seems like I spotted a corn fan. It's actually an interesting question. If Edward got corrupted, which Chaos God would most probably succeed in corrupting him? I don't think Korn. Ah, damn it, I wanted to talk what? Ah, we already had that. I can skip it. Definitely not Korn. Definitely not Nurgle. I don't see how Nurgle can corrupt people. Probably Siege, because of power. Though again, Edward also has like pleasures he enjoys, so Slaanesh might as well. I think I would say Siege. Quite the Lord Captain's decision. Dirge is also saying that in BG3. Valus Corrin confirmed! I mean, they are quite similar. The colony's inhabitants are afflicted with religious ecstasy and visions. Wow. Declare the visions to be an omen. The madness of pure faith grips the planet's population. Hey, complacency. And we had to come over cause of that. Okay. Alright, back to our Cellular Prophecy. And Smaragdus Mundus. I don't like that we're kind of spending all our navigators inside, but I will get one back, right? Right?